Hey guys, welcome to SMW. I am your host Wesley. Kicking off today's show, we have Ravishing Richter defending his YouTube championship against Mr. Perfect. And for the main event of the morning, it is for the Women's Championship, Wendi Richter challenging Mad Maxine. Let's get back into our first match. Mr. Perfect, Richter for the YouTube champion. Mr. Perfect looking to become a two-time YouTube champion. And Richter just looking to successfully defend it, as the last 4 or 5 champions haven't had a single defence under their belt. Can Richter do what no one else has done in the past 6 or 7 weeks? Richter takes his leg out from under him, a big kick to the back from Richter. Richter has now aligned himself with Bobby Heenan, and that does seem to be doing him some favours. Nice suplex there from Richter. Bobby Heenan did get the distraction on Big Boss Man last week that got Richter the advantage in that match. Now Mr. Perfect taking Richter across the ring, goes under, goes over, and hits a lovely drop kick right into Richter's face. And now Mr. Perfect wrenching the neck of Richter, really going for him. Look at this nice modified suplex from Mr. Perfect. We also have a few other matches for you today, guys. Next up we have a triple threat between Bam Bam Bigelow, Koko Ware and Doink the Clown, and that is for a number 1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. We have the Brotherhood versus the Road Warriors, and we have Ted DiBiase going up against Macho Man's lackey, the British Bulldog. Well, as we get this, Richter in control at the moment. Nice knee to the face of Mr. Perfect. Now stomping away at Perfect's midsection, dragging him into the centre of the ring. Lifting up that arm. Nice elbow drop from Richter, and gets the cover, but just the 1 count. Mr. Perfect not being done that easy. Richter still staying on top of him though. Smart stuff from Richter. You gotta stay on top of your opponent. Wrenching the neck of Mr. Perfect. Just slowing things down a bit. Gotta say, we're all looking forward to the main event here this morning. Wendi Richter challenging Mad Maxine for that Women's Championship. And you gotta say, Wendi Richter on a good run. She beat Mad Maxine 2 weeks ago and beat Alondra Blaze last week. She is on a roll. Can she do it when the gold is on the line though? As Richter hits a pile driver on Mr. Perfect and maybe looking for the rude awakening. Gets Mr. Perfect round, hits the rude awakening. That could be it. This one could be over. Can he retain the title? And Mr. Perfect kicks out at 2.999. Just managing to get his shoulder up in time. And look at this disrespect from Richter. Richter going for that elbow drop again. This time doesn't go for the cover. Now Rude wrenching again at the neck of Mr. Perfect. Richter really working on that neck. Bobby Heenan liking what he's seen so far. Bobby Heenan did say if he came with him he'd get him gold, and he wasn't wrong, as Mr. Perfect hits the jawbreaker. Gets out of that stranglehold. And now got Richter in the corner. Nice running clothesline into the back of Richter. Now maybe looking for the perfect plex. And he's got him hooked. He's got that leg hooked. He's taking him over. Could we see a new champion yet again? Richter kicking out on the 2 count. Bobby Heenan, you'd look on his face, you would have thought that was over. You would have thought Richter had lost. Richter managing to kick out though, just in time. Now Mr. Perfect staying in control. Misses the club to the back somehow on Richter. Takes Richter into the corner post. That has got to hurt your shoulder. Now taking him out the corner, sit out, powerbomb out of the corner. Mr. Perfect, what's he going for here? He's got a knee lock in. Got a knee lock in on Rick Rude. Can Rick Rude escape this submission move? And he does. Big right hand right to the nose of Mr. Perfect. Nice DDT to follow it up and gets the cover. Just the 2 count. Rick Rude really working his way onto Mr. Perfect. Look at this. Oh, just a 2 count again. Rick Rude, you need to calm down, don't panic. Going for those quick covers in quick succession. Just take it easy, calm down. You'll have this one done. In control at the moment, going for another pile driver, and he hits it. Might we see another rude awakening? Decides to wrench at the neck of Mr. Perfect instead. Not quite sure why. Now just taunts him while he's laid out on the mat. Now looking for a second rude awakening. The second one of the morning. Takes him over. Hits it. Surely it's over now. Gets the cover. And it is. That is the first successful title defence of that YouTube Championship for many a week. And Rick Rude has got it with his manager, Bobby Heenan. Gotta say, that man's done a lot of good for Rick Rude. Now as he lifts that belt up high. Next up, guys, it is a triple threat for the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship that the 1-2-3 Kid is holding. We have Bam Bam Bigelow, we have Koko B. Ware, and we have Doink the Clown. Now, whoever picks this win up, it is a massive win. The referee got more in the ring, rings the bell. Bam Bam Bigelow jumping straight across the ring at Doink. Koko B. Ware missed a clothesline, and it looks like he might have injured himself there. Bam Bam picking Doink up. Big scoop slam from Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam Bigelow, definitely the most powerful man in this match and the biggest man. As he lifts Koko up, and a nice brainbuster from Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam working on Koko. Now Doink with a kick, taking his leg out from under him, picks Bam Bam up. Big right, doesn't take Bam Bam off his feet. Bam Bam with a nice gut wrench. But Koko working on Bam Bam. I think if Doink and Koko were clever, they'd try and take Bam Bam out of this one and then fight each other. Koko B. Ware missed the head, but Bam Bam with a big flying crossbody on Koko B. Ware, and then turns his attention to Doink, but Doink seen it coming and hit a left, but too slow for Bam Bam. Bam Bam got Doink up top. What's he got in mind here? Maybe a super back suplex, and he hits it. Avalanche back suplex off the top rope, and Doink is out of this one for the time being as Koko B. Ware starts to work on Bam Bam Bigelow. Gotta take advantage of this while Doink is out of the ring. Just stomping away at Bam Bam. Koko, some nice right hands. Now Doink back in. Koko turning his attention to Doink, taking Doink up for a snap suplex. Koko B. Ware in control of this one so far. As I say that, Doink takes him over with an arm drag. Nice kick to the head from Koko. A lot of back and forth between these two. Koko B. Ware taking both men out. Koko B. Ware is on fire. Nice kick to the chest. Can Koko take advantage? Bam Bam down and out on the outside, but Doink kicking him off. Doink takes him against the ropes. Big backdrop on Koko B. Ware. Misses the boot to the back though. Now Koko taking him to the corner. Oh, nice spinning elbow to the corner. Went for the cover, but Bam Bam took him out in the process. Looking at strength, deadlifting Koko off the floor. Look at that gut wrench suplex from Bam Bam Bigelow. Nice headbutt from Bam Bam. And then turns his attention to Doink again. He's got Doink up looking for the Bam Bam Slam. And he hits it. Can he get the cover? Oh, he doesn't go for it. And Koko is out cold. That is a mistake. Goes for the gut wrench again. Now Doink out of it. Bam Bam some big rights on Koko Beware. Went for the Bam Bam Slam on Koko Beware, but Koko Beware slipping off the back, and now Koko in control. Doink on the outside. Big headbutt. Look at that headbutt from Koko Beware, and now he's set in. Bam Bam up. Got Bam Bam up high, but Doink stops it. Why would Doink get involved? Goes for the cover on Bam Bam. Koko is groggy against the ropes. Just the 2 count. Bam Bam managing to kick out. Doink going to work now. Bam Bam, but Bam Bam gets out of it. Hits a nice European uppercut. Now maybe going for a power bomb. Look at the strength of Bam Bam Bigelow. Power bombs. Doink the Clown. Dead center. Just the 1 count. Not sure if Koko broke that up or Doink kicked out, but Koko was there. It was not ever going to be a 3 count. Big right. And Koko following Bam Bam out. This is a strange decision. Oh no, he did change his mind. He knew it was a strange decision as soon as he did it. Koko Beware taking Doink to the corner. Hits that spinning elbow in the corner again. And now goes for the cover on Doink. Bam Bam will not be able to break this up in just the 2 count. Doink the Clown managing to kick out. Bam Bam just standing on the apron, taking his time. This is smart moves from Bam Bam Bigelow. Catch your breath, let these 2 wear each other out. As Koko Beware's wrenching at the neck. Bam Bam Bigelow obviously isn't worried that Doink would submit there. Big headbutt again from Koko Beware, taking Doink out, and then the shoulder barge to Bam Bam Bigelow. Nice kick to the chest from Koko. Goes for the cover. Just the 1 count. And Doink with a sneaky pin on Koko Beware. Could he win it? Could he win it? No, just the 1 again. I thought Doink might have stole it then. As Doink takes Koko over. Now, just working on that leg of Koko Beware. Bam Bam up and ready, but Doink getting him, gets him up. That stalling suplex on the big man, Bam Bam Bigelow, and goes for the cover. Just the 1 count. This one could last all morning, guys. These 3 men are going at it. As Doink climbs to the top, calling for Bam Bam to get up. And he lands on him. He's got the cover. 1, 2, and Koko Beware breaks up the count. Now Doink working on Koko again, working on them legs. Goes for the cover. Just the 2 count. Koko Beware managing to kick out. And now nice left to the gut of Doink. But Doink hits a left of his own to the face of Koko Beware. Now he's got that 1-arm hook suplex on Koko. And now it's just Doink and Bam Bam. And Bam Bam hasn't moved for a while. And Doink, for some reason, walking into the corner. You got to do something. There we go. Bam Bam Bigelow taking advantage, but Doink managing to reverse and taking Bam Bam out. Maybe he knew exactly what he was doing there. Doink picking Bam Bam up. Takes his knee out. That looked like a vicious manoeuvre. He might not be able to walk after that one. And Doink with the cover. Bam Bam kicking out at 2. Doink picking Bam Bam up. Winds up. Nice right hand. Big headbutt from Koko Beware though. Both men are down. Doink is going to have to kick out. And he does. Koko Beware milliseconds away from being the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. As Koko takes Doink up. Look at the strength. Hits that brainbuster on Doink the Clown. Doink is out cold, but Bam Bam is back up, and Bam Bam with a gut wrench on Koko Beware. Bam Bam pinning the wrong man. If Bam Bam had pinned Doink the Clown there, I think he would have got the victory, as Doink has not moved. He has not moved a muscle since that brainbuster. Bam Bam up top, goes for the big splash and didn't know which man to go for, and in the end didn't hit any of them. Goes for the cover again for some reason on Koko Beware there, and Koko Beware kicks out at 2. We all saw that coming. Koko, a nice elbow to Bam Bam. Hits that giant headbutt again to Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam Bigelow's out cold, but Doink the Clown trying to take advantage. Koko Beware gets out of it. Koko Beware. Nice power slam on Doink. And now goes for the cover for Bam Bam after that headbutt. Can he get the victory? And he does. Koko Beware is your #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. And what a victory it is for that man. Fully deserved. No sneaky pins, just out and out power. Koko Beware is your #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Next up, guys, some tag team action. The Road Warriors against the Brotherhood, the World Tag Team Champions. No title on the line here. The Road Warriors just saying they deserve a shot. But they did lose to Harlem Heat a couple of weeks ago, and then last week the Brotherhood defeated Harlem Heat in what you can only call a squash match. Absolutely dominated them, attacked them down the ramp with some belts. Mark Jones hit that Mark II powerbomb, and that was it. 1, 2, 3. Still your World Tag Team Champions. But as I say that, Animal throwing Bobby Baker around the ring, doing some damage to Bobby, and look at that again. Throwing the smaller man around like he's nothing. Now drags him to the centre of the ring. What's he going to do? Picks Bobby Baker up. Takes Bobby to the corner. Looking for some tag team action here. Hawk got his boot up to smash Bobby Baker's head into Hawk's boot. Now Bobby Baker needs to get a foothold in this, and as I say that, he kicks Hawk right in the face, taking Hawk over to the corner, maybe looking for a tag. Does get the tag. Mark Jones coming in. No, Mark Jones not coming in. Referee says no tag. No tag was made. So Bobby Baker takes him to the corner again, and this time the tag is made. The referee seen it. Mark Jones is in. Double axe handle on the arm to Hawk. But Hawk, no selling. A nice shoulder breaker there from Hawk on Mark Jones. Hawk wrenching at the neck of Mark Jones. Mark Jones slipping out from underneath. Picking Hawk up. Takes it back to the corner. Nice clothesline in the corner. Stopping that tag to Animal. Smart stuff here from Mark Jones, as he's just staring Hawk down. This is not so smart. Waiting for him to get up, but he does get him on his shoulders. And he hits that rolling fireman's carry, and then taunting, showing off. I'm not sure this is what he should be doing. Nice elbow. Nice right hand. Again, Mark Jones in control, taking Hawk to the corner, smashing Hawk's head into that ring post. Hawk finally does make the tag to Animal. Animal taking Mark Jones down, and then again with a shoulder barge. Animal wrenching at the neck of Mark Jones. The Brotherhood need to do something in this match. The Road Warriors in control. Look at the strength of Animal. Now lining Mark Jones up, looking for the running power slam, and he hits it. Hawk still down and out on the ring side, and Bobby Baker makes the save. Bobby Baker stopping that 3 count. Nothing Hawk could do, he was still laid out on the outside. Now Animal looking for Mark Jones, kicking him in the head though. Mark Jones taken into the corner, misses the running clothesline. Mark Jones takes him into his own corner and hits the running clothesline, showing Animal how it's done, and now Mark Jones tagging in Bobby Baker. Bobby Baker stomping away at Animal. And we've seen this before, guys, he likes to work on them fingers. Take away a man's hand, and there's not a lot he can do, guys. And Bobby Baker taunting to the crowd as well. Not sure these two know exactly what they're doing, but they are champions, so they must have some idea. Stomping away at that hand yet again. Now Bobby Baker picks him back up. Nice. Neck breaker, goes for the cover. Just the 2 count, not quite the 3 there. Bobby Baker lining him up yet again though. Takes his legs from out of him, hits the knee to the face of Animal, and now goes for the cover again. Hawk coming in to make the save this time, and he does. Also may have took the referee out. Bobby Baker now stomping on the head of Animal on top. Big right hands. Picking him up. Oh, look at that. What a kick to the head, but doesn't stop the tag to Hawk, and Hawk comes in, but Hawk gets a swinging neck breaker through his troubles. Nice forearm. Oh, Hawk does take him down that time. Hits him with the left, right, and then Baker takes him to the corner. Now takes him across the ring. Oh no, he doesn't. Look at that. Switcheroo neck breaker. Really working on the head of Hawk. Takes Hawk into the corner this time. And Mark Jones with a nice hook in the corner. Bobby Baker making the tag to Mark Jones. Mark Jones up to the second rope, double axe handle again to the arm of Hawk. Hawk missing, dodging out of the way of that clothesline, picks him up over his head and slams him down. The strength of the Road Warriors is unmatched here in Sunday Morning Wrestling. Nice shoulder takedown there from Mark Jones. Follows it up with a spear, and this could be it. It could be over. Just the 2 count. Mark Jones dropping to one knee, can't quite believe it. Makes the tag to Bobby Baker. Gotta admit, these two have been a good tag team since they've joined up together. Once they got rid of Average J, these two have been on fire. Hawk taking Bobby Baker into the corner, hits the running clothesline in the corner on Bobby Baker, and now goes for the cover off a clothesline. You're gonna need more than that. Just the 1 count. Hawk picking him up. Look at the strength, but oh, the strength. He used it against him, hits that swinging DDT. Nice forearm. Takes Hawk into the corner, hits a forearm again. Bobby Baker dragging him. Using the ropes as leverage. Just the 2 count though. Just the 2 count. Cheeky there, cheeky from Bobby Baker. Now the double team from the Brotherhood on Hawk. Fans not enjoying it, not happy with what they just saw there. Stomping away at the hand again, this time on Hawk. Maybe looking for the tag to Mark Jones, and he does get that tag in. Mark Jones coming in. Mark Jones fired up, looking for the Mark II. We know this, we've seen this, it has finished many a match. Gets Hawk up. Hits the Mark II powerbomb. Can he get the cover? Animal seems to be looking away. Mark Jones taking his time for the cover. He gets the cover. 1, 2, 3. Animal didn't seem to know what was going on. Hawk is pinned for the 3. Mark Jones, Bobby Baker, the Brotherhood, with a victory. Over the next in line. I know the belts weren't on the line, but those two were next in line. What a match that was, guys. The Brotherhood coming out on top. Next up, guys, the British Bulldog with Macho Man Randy Savage by his side. You know, some say that when Macho Man does a push-up, he doesn't move up, the world moves down. And look at this monkey flip from the British Bulldog right to Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase looking for a win here. A win here will secure that #1 contender spot against Macho Man. Macho Man here to maybe scout him a bit, cheer on the Bulldog. But Ted DiBiase really wanting that win. He could have had a shot at the Intercontinental Championship again, but he didn't want it. He wants a world title shot. Look at that, taking Bulldog to school. Nice kick to the midsection. Big right hand to the face of the Bulldog, takes the Bulldog to the corner. Misses the running clothesline. Bulldog scouted it, seen it coming, hits the Russian leg sweep, taking DiBiase down, runs against the rope. Nice leg drop on DiBiase. Now taking DiBiase up for the pile driver. I mean, that could be it. This one could be over already. That pile driver is devastating. Now picking DiBiase up. Nice suplex from the Bulldog. Big knee to the face of Ted DiBiase. Bulldog just staying on top of Ted DiBiase here. Ted DiBiase not really showing much offense in this one as he kicks out at the 1 count. But Bulldog really taking it to him. Big knee to the face again from the Bulldog. Gets DiBiase up. Nice power slam. British Bulldog in control. Macho Man liking what he's seeing. I mean, if every competitor has to get through the Bulldog before they can get to Macho Man might not have to defend this title ever again, as the Bulldog is one fierce opponent. Now the Bulldog maybe looking for the running power slam, looking to finish this one now. He's got DiBiase up, hits the running power slam, gets the cover. DiBiase kicks out at 2. Bulldog can't believe it. Macho Man can't believe it. DiBiase managing just to stay in this one, but then Bulldog hits him with a headbutt. Taking DiBiase against the ropes. Hits the shoulder barge, taking him off his feet. Oh, but DiBiase hits him with a clothesline, taking the Bulldog down. Nice kick to the back, and now choking the Bulldog out. Bulldog takes him down with a clothesline of his own though. Now slamming Ted DiBiase's head against the canvas. Going up top. It's not very often you see the Bulldog go high risk. Maybe looking for an elbow drop. No. Hits the headbutt off the top. Thought he might have taken a leaf out of the Macho Man's book there. Goes for the cover after the headbutt. And that's it, guys. That headbutt must have knocked Ted DiBiase out as he's still not moving. And the British Bulldog is your winner. That puts Ted DiBiase's title chances on hold for the time being, as you've got to get through that man right there. Next up, guys, it is a title match. It is the main event of the morning. Wendi Richter against Mad Maxine, the SMW Women's Championship. Mad Maxine got to be a little nervous going into this one. Wendi Richter beating her 2 weeks ago, and then beating Alondra Blaze last week. But when Mad Maxine getting a break last week, takes her up. Look at that big scoop slam. Still the more powerful athlete in this one. Stomping on the midsection of Wendi Richter. This is it. She's got to use her size and her power to her advantage, which she did not do in the last match, as she shoves Wendi Richter across the ring. Now look at this, using her weight on her lower back. Nice club to the back. Mad Maxine, there you gotta be staying on top of her. You don't want to have what happened again, what happened 2 weeks ago. Hits the running splash, standing splash on Wendi Richter. Wendi Richter not looking good so far in this main event. Maybe with a gold on the line, it's too much pressure for her. There's Mad Maxine wrenching the neck of Wendi Richter. And then slams her back down to the canvas. Mad Maxine just taking her time. Not sure this is a smart move. Just taking a bit too long, but does get Wendi Richter in a... Well, got her by the hair by the looks of it. Wendi Richter elbowing out. Some big elbows there to get Mad Maxine off her now. Went to chuck Mad Maxine across the ring, and look at this, picking her up. But Mad Maxine with the arm drag, taking Wendi Richter down, and then the shoulder barge, taking her off her feet. Nice kick to the chest. Mad Maxine just taking it slow. Quite methodical here from Mad Maxine. We've not seen this before from her. Gets Wendi Richter against the ropes, takes her in over the top. I thought she was taking her into the corner, and then look at this, the power, bringing her back into the ring and lining her up. This one could be over. Wendi Richter, not really with any offense, takes her up for the stalling suplex, hits the suplex. Can Mad Maxine get the cover? Look at that, 1 foot cover, the disrespect. And Wendi Richter kicking out. Maybe if she'd have hooked a leg, that would have been a 3 count. Wendi Richter trying to get some offense in on this one now. Kick to the chest of Mad Maxine. Takes her arm against the canvas. Mad Maxine struggling now a bit, getting back to her feet. Wendi Richter trying to stay on top. Takes her down with a clothesline. Look at the strength from Wendi Richter. Runs over the top. Hits the splash. And then they tie up again. But Mad Maxine too strong. Hits the clothesline in this corner just as we thought. Wendi Richter was getting somewhere in this. She misses the clothesline, a bit disorientated I think. Double underhook suplex, chucking Wendi Richter halfway across the ring. That is your women's champion right there. Look at this. Tombstone pile driver. It's not very often you see that these days, apart from the Undertaker double chop. Wendi Richter in the corner. Mad Maxine in control, taking her to the second. Now what's Mad Maxine got in mind here? Off that second rope, looking for the superplex, and she hits it. Mad Maxine doing everything she can to hold on to this championship. Going for the suplex again, holding her up. Look at that, a second suplex, dead centre of the ring. Go for the cover, surely that is it. Oh, Wendi Richter kicking out. I can't believe it. Mad Maxine surely can't believe it. Now wrenching the neck of Wendi again. Maxine in control, and as I say that, Wendi gets up, a nice left, right to the face. But Mad Maxine back in control straight away. What a champion we have here. Fighting champion. Pulls her back in across the top. Oh, look at that. Just sits on her chest. Takes all the air out of her body. And Mad Maxine is still your women's champion. In full control in that one, you gotta say. There was no doubt that she was leaving champion. She's looking back at Wendi Richter, maybe going to give her a handshake. No, stomping away at Wendi Richter. Not done with her. Having a way with her. And thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the episode, and if you aren't already, please make sure you subscribe. I have been your host, Wes Lynn, and we'll see you right here, same time, same place next week on Sunday Morning Wrestling.